Okay, good morning, Rodolfo. Give me
How
just.
you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Let me just close the door because there is construction happening. Construction happening. And I believe that's better. I'm doing the laundry and there is construction happening. So I'm here in the bedroom now. Understand?
Oh,
And
yeah.
the light is strange. Very strange. I believe. Yeah, whatever. Okay, man, how is it going? Good morning.
Good morning. How you
Good.
doing?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. I'm having an okay week. December and January is a little intense for me because of new clients, things like that. But in general, okay results. And yeah, that's me preparing for next year. That's me preparing for bigger objectives, better structure, things like that. and
Nice.
and teach many people
Uh,
English. Teach many people English as much as possible. Yes, please.
uh, I need to asking about the flying.
Good question. It didn't happen yet
I,
because of weather conditions. Belo Horizonte right now is very cloudy, man. Belo Horizonte right now is like super cloudy, and because it's my first flight, the weather conditions gotta be perfect. Because it's the maybe most important flight ever in my life.
sure.
So the weather conditions gotta be perfect. I'm waiting for these conditions, but Rodolfo, I am enjoying this wait. I don't want this process to happen fast. You know, Rodolfo, I I lost my V card with a prostitute. A long time ago, I had my first sexual intercourse with a beautiful prostitute a long time ago. Okay, my first sexual intercourse was with a prostitute. Okay,
Okay.
it happens to many people. It's very common,
Yeah.
correct? Totally. But today, I would like to have a different experience. A long time ago, I would like not to, understand. And it's similar.
Yeah.
It's a similar thing now because I don't want this process to happen fast. I want this process to happen in a very natural, romantic way. I don't know if that's a good example using a prostitute and paragliding. I don't think that's the best connection, but just picture, just for you to picture the situation. Understand? I am
Okay.
I'm anxious about it, but I'm okay about it. And last Saturday, for example, and that's very interesting because of your name, Portugal. I was the whole Saturday long from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. with one guy. His nickname is Portuga because he's from Portugal. And he was cleaning my wing, taking care of my equipment, creating a document, a checkup of my equipment because you need to do it sometimes. And I did it before flying, so my equipment is good to fly. And I had this day with no flying. I had this day with not using the equipment, just talking about it, just seeing the process. In the end of the day, there was a meeting, the annual pilots meeting, kind of. And I was there, and I was the only newbie there. And I could see great pilots and understand part of their conversations. And that's amazing already. I believe when I become a pilot, when I fly, I believe because of the great influences I have, I believe I'm gonna be a great pilot. Because I have the best of the best around me. People who broke records. People who fly for 25 years already. And I was there having beer with these guys on a Saturday night. And
Nice.
it was amazing for me. It was amazing to open my mind, to understand this not as therapy, not as a relaxing way, not exactly as just the challenge, not just because it's cool. It's a sport, and it's serious, and it's dangerous, and and that's cool too. Because it's dangerous, it's a little cool too. But I mean, I understand now the equipment is like an airplane, and you need to dedicate your time to check everything like you would do with an airplane. I understand now that weather conditions are the most important thing ever because you play with the wind, you play with the temperature, you play with this influencing the geography, or the geography being, I mean, the geography influencing everything. And I am understanding this better in theory now. And theory is very important. So, how was the
Nice.
flight? How was the flight? It didn't happen yet. I don't know when this is going to happen. So, by now, starting now, I will not tell people I'm gonna fly because I don't know when I'm gonna fly. Understand? I don't know. So
Yeah. Okay.
I cannot
Okay.
say this. I cannot say this. I don't know when it's going to happen. But in the best moment ever, in the right moment, that's going to happen. And I hope it's romantic. Because many people I talked with, they said, oh man, I miss so much practicing on the ground. I miss so much this phase when I didn't know what was flying yet. I didn't know it. I wanted to know it. And it was the best feeling ever. And I am on this very peak, on this very moment, enjoying it, understanding it, passionate about it, reading about it, watching videos on YouTube about it, to someday become a pilot and have different challenges, longer distance challenges, maybe crazy maneuvers, acrobatic challenges. I don't know my future on this practice, but I see myself understanding geography, weather, and flying long distances in a very safe and slow and romantic way. That's how I see myself, and not exactly as an acrobat. Because I have a longboard,
Yeah.
and I am not an acrobat. I am the cruiser. I'm this guy.
I understand. You use the prostitute, but I can use the. Do you know the first girlfriend?
Yeah,
And you have a first first base. You can put it
yeah,
your hand in the book.
yes,
You like, oh my goodness, book.
yeah,
And the second base. You understand?
yes, totally, man.
Nice, nice.
Totally.
Yeah, it's
And
better.
and when you contract a prostitute, there are no bases at all, man. No
Yeah,
bases.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
I
do like the final base
yes,
direct.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
don't.
It's not very. I mean, there are advantages and disadvantages on contracting these services
Sure.
depending on the phase of life you are. So I will not judge these professionals, and I'm not judging people who contract them because sometimes, uh, and I mean we did it. I'm sure you've done it sometime in your life. You've done it, and you know how precious it is to understand the basis. You know how precious it is. And that's the point.
Yeah.
It's precious, and I want to feel it. Each part of it. Each part of it. Um, Rodolfo, because it's amazing. Because it's just amazing. It's just amazing. The first girlfriend. Man, great example. Yeah, I'm looking at my equipment from here. Maybe you can see it. I don't know. Whatever. I'm looking, and it's like a beautiful girl with beautiful curves. So yes, maybe my girlfriend is a little jealous of it. Maybe because I dedicate my Saturday and my Sunday mornings to it.
Yeah.
But she knows I need it. She knows how I'm happy doing this, discovering this thing, and and that's it. And yesterday, man, something fantastic happened. You know, I'm studying Japanese, and yesterday I had my after many classes understanding the structure in Japanese, but my teacher speaks Japanese only to me. I use English when I have questions, but he speaks Japanese only, and he uses examples like I do because I asked him to do so. I told him, Nihongo dake kodasai. Japanese only, please. I can't do this, but you do it, please. But yesterday, Rodolfo, I had a class in Japanese only. I spoke Japanese only, and the topic was Hatsui Kaze. Hatsui Kaze, hot wind. I was explaining how paragliders work in Japanese to my sensei. Of course, using basic, stupid, baby vocabulary, but teaching him about the hot air currents, the influence of geography, wind, and that's crazy. I mean, even in Japanese, I want to talk about it.
That is
Challenging, crazy, but exciting. Exciting. Got it?
very nice.
Very nice.
Yeah.
That was my weekend with Portuga. Portuga is from Portugal, and after one day with this guy, I respect Portugal, the nation, so much now. And now I see them as a people. When you say a people, you are talking about a population, okay? So I see them as a people with no other alternatives but discovering, going to the sea, no other alternatives. They needed to go abroad because they had fish only. They needed to adventure themselves and go to different places. And we, the Brazilian people, we are like them. We have this spirit, this DNA inside of us of discovering, going to other nations. And that's not a coincidence. There are Brazilians everywhere. First, United States, then Japan, Canada, France, Brazilians everywhere. Why? Because of our DNA. Because of our DNA. Because of the culture we are made from, or made of, actually. The culture we're made of. Natives, that's why we like to take showers. African people, that's why we like feijoada. And Portuguese people, that's why we like to travel. I believe that's it. Actually, feijoada is not from Brazil.
Yeah.
Did you know this? Feijoada
Yeah.
is not from Brazil?
Uh, I don't know because the feijoada is like the rest.
But that's the myth. That's the myth.
Yeah.
You believe it's real. That's just a myth. What's the real story? In Portugal, there were many types of feijoadas already. And
Okay.
the slaves, they were not just in Brazil, they were in Portugal before. So, yes, it was created with the rest of things, but this type of soup was common already. Uh, Octopus feijoada, fish feijoada, many different types of feijoada, but this was not exactly a Brazilian creation. It was created in Portugal.
Okay.
Why?
But with the ears pork, beef pork, and butt pork. I don't know apple
Pork's tail.
pork. Yeah, tail. Yeah. I I played the Sonic tail.
Yeah.
uh, this in Brazil because the the slaves have only the rest, the meat, you know?
In Portugal too.
Yeah, really?
Yes,
Oh my
man.
goodness.
Because this culture of using African people for slavery, I mean, we didn't invent this. It was common already in England, in Portugal. And they got the
Okay.
rests, not just in Brazil, they got the rests in Portugal first. And there are other many things this motherfucker, this Portuguese motherfucker told me they are not Brazilian things. He told me many things, and I was like, man, no way. But coxinha is something from Brazil. Uh,
Pão de queijo.
pão de queijo is from Brazil. Yes, yes, pão de queijo is from Brazil. But his first pão de
But
queijo, Portugas, this guy's first pão de queijo was in United States. He first ate pão de queijo in Newark because he
yeah.
lived in Newark, and that's okay. Probably was a mineiro.
But do you know the Hispanic? The Hispanic have a pan de bono. It's very similar, but it's more sweetie.
I didn't know this.
I don't like. I don't like. I prefer pão de queijo. Pão de queijo and coxinha is better junk food of Brazil.
It's the best
But-
junk food of Brazil.
Yeah. It's interesting you speak this because I think I'm putting the curiosity in store. And I remember the history. You know the eggs, yeah. And do you know the starch? The starch, the with the clothing for starch.
Oh yes, 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 yes. You told me.
You remember?
Yeah.
In Portugal, usam the clara de ovo. I don't know.
Right. All right. They use the white
You know?
part of the egg. Wow.
Yeah, white part the egg.
Yes, but the
And-
white
and
part,
you know,
the white part names
Yeah.
is so the shell, egg white, and egg yolk. So egg white, okay? They use egg white.
yeah, okay. And do you know in Brazil, in Portugal, have many sweeter, many. Oh my goodness, sobremesa,
Desserts.
dessert. Have many desserts.
There are many desserts.
There are many desserts with egg yolk.
Egg yolk,
know?
yellow ones. Yes,
Yeah,
yes, totally.
Yeah, yellows, yeah. And quindim and
Yeah.
barriga de freira.
Okay.
This exactly because using the white egg for clothes and the yellow for dessert.
Wow, man.
Okay. Oh, I need to use this the yellow. Okay, make the dessert.
Yes.
Nice, you know.
Totally nice, man. So interesting. But about the white part, about the white egg, this efficient to make clothes white?
Yeah.
Do you know how to use it?
Do you know the? Yeah. No more because of the smell
Okay.
maybe. But do you know the Supla, the singer Supla?
Yes, I do.
He did the yellow, the white eggs for putting your head,
His hair up.
your hair. Yeah, hair up.
His hair.
His hair.
Okay, man. That's interesting to know. Yes, and the white egg doesn't. I mean, it's not dangerous for the hair, I believe. It's maybe good for the hair.
Yeah, it's protein.
Man, that's so interesting. You're talking about hair. My girlfriend's grandmother, she smokes weed, okay? and she bought an oil, and she's an old woman, and she's using the oil, and her hair is not gray anymore, man. Her hair is becoming black again.
Really? Oh my goodness!
Man, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. My girlfriend is a medicine student, okay? In one of the best universities, public universities in Brazil. My girlfriend is intelligent. And she said, man, I've never seen this anywhere. I've never heard about this, man. Hair, like gray hair, coming back to black naturally. So, man, that's crazy, man. And I saw pictures and videos, and her hair is getting black again, man. So, my girlfriend has a problem with leg. She loses hair sometimes. I mean, many people has these problems, and she's thinking about this oil for her problems. But I don't know if it's going to work with my girlfriend. But her grandmother, from gray hair to black hair, that's crazy, man. She has always smoked weed. It's not about smoking. It's about this oil from cannabis changing everything, man. That's new on science, understand? That's new, man. Just imagine your hair getting back to black. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Do 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 you know the weed is good for glaucoma?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. There is a friend of mine. I met her in high school, and she discovered she has uh, mul- I'm gonna translate. I don't know if that's the name, but multiple sclerosis. And her body
Oh,
shakes, and she loses control. And she's a beautiful woman. Uh, and when I found her on Instagram, it was kind of sad because I mean she was great, and now she has this problem, but she's managing this, and she's taking care of herself, and she advocates in favor of these oils because they are a great solution for her. Simple, they solve many of her problems, but because of many reasons, it's not legal to,
yeah.
not easy to commerce this.
I see many videos about this because many children uh convulsion.
Yes.
Yeah, and putting this in just the mouth. It stop instantly.
Yes.
Very nice. But they have a many medicine.
There
I mean,
are. There
there
are.
there are sorry. There are many medicine. The CBD?
Totally. You know me, I have a student, Raissa. She is a scientist, and she studies CBD, THC. She tells me everything about it, man. So I totally know CBD. Totally know.
I don't like smoke because little bit little bit uh like a bubble. I don't know English, but I I
You feel
I
retarded.
yeah, and many funny. I see this. I
Yeah, yeah,
I don't like
totally,
this.
totally.
Yeah, but because I believe the many drugs uh, is different uh, for different reaction for different person. You understand me?
Yes, totally. For example, maybe for some people it's okay to smoke weed, they can manage this, but for some groups of people it's dangerous.
Yeah,
Yes.
I have. There is friends. Correct. They are
In this
in
case, I have a friend.
okay. I have a friend. Uh, he lives in Canada.
He lives.
He lives. Yeah, he lives in Canada, and he smokes every day. But good. He works in booking. You know booking?
Booking the website.
Yeah, the website. Yeah,
Nice.
just have good management in book. Just not just work
It
for him.
doesn't affect him.
No,
That's crazy.
because
And he smokes every day.
just yeah, every day,
Every day?
every day.
And he's
Yeah,
not a
every day.
retarded.
No,
Really?
really.
Come on, man.
And he used this yellow, the like a oil, but you know jello. Do you like the jello?
Yes, I know. I believe the name of this is Starch. Is what's the name, man? I forgot the name of this, but I know there is an oil like super potent, and
Yeah,
when you
yeah.
have it, you go crazy.
He put in the vac.
And the vapor, he uses a vapor.
Yeah.
Man, I mean,
No
this
more.
guy, this guy is he works or he uses drugs every day and every time. He works.
Every
He's an
day.
okay professional.
Yeah.
He makes good money every month,
Yeah.
and he smokes weed every day.
Yeah. And then now she oh sorry, he made the proof with a realtor.
Realtor.
And yeah, he pays. He passed.
He's going
So
to be a
easy.
realtor now.
Yeah, true. And
And wow,
he working booking and realtor.
and a realtor. Wow, very connected.
Real. Yeah.
Very connected. And man, that's crazy. That's crazy. What do you think about him? Do you judge him? He's your friend, right? It's okay for you, right?
No.
It doesn't change
Good
anything.
for me it's not good. I don't feel good, but he needs this because it's very imperative, you know?
Yes,
And this uh, maybe this organization of minds
his
but
mind.
have yeah, his
Not my
mind
mind. Not my mind.
no, no, no. And he had a wife, children.
Rodolfo, Rodolfo. I smoke weed every day too, man.
Nice, nice.
I do it every day too. I do it every day too. It helps me to be more organized. Yes, I got a lot of energy, and it helps me control it a little. So yes, I do it every day, and of course, I don't tell people this, but I like to talk like you are talking, saying, no, it's possible to be productive. It's possible to be efficient. It's possible to deliver good services and do the necessary things if you smoke weed. And I mean, I was just playing with you here, but yes, I am like your friend. I'm like your friend.
Yeah, and look, it's very interesting because he tried the cocaine and oh, I don't like. You know, cocaine is very, very complicated.
Yes, it is.
This is,
Yes.
I don't know, this it's so easy for this.
For you to get addicted. For addiction,
Yeah,
it's easy to become a vice.
yeah, it's so
Rodolfo,
easy,
you
but
know, there was a phase in my life, man. I did cocaine often. There was a phase in my life I did it often. But then, man, there were some bad trips, some bad situations, and I decided not to do it again. But, for example, I have a friend, man. He's a doctor today, and he makes good money.
mm,
But because he works a
that was
lot,
very complicated.
man, very complicated to me, and I am worried because he's my friend. Because I told him, oh Ariel, I gave a break, man. I'm okay. Like, I mean, I smoke weed and I drink a little, man. But I'm not judging anyone. I'm not judging anyone. I'm just worried about him because he's a great friend of mine, and he told me, man, it's intense. When my sister, because he lives with his sister, when my sister is traveling, I party for 3 days in a row. And when his sister is home, she's worried, and he comes back. But I'm worried about him because of easy money, very intense, uh, a handsome guy
Work
with
a,
lots of.
work a lot.
He works a lot. He works a lot, but he has no money. Can you believe it? Because every weekend
You
he
know,
goes crazy.
this is very common in Mexico.
Yes, man.
And the other place is a cookie.
Cooking,
You
really?
know, yeah, the restaurant. Yeah, it's very
Hotels
common.
too. I worked in hotels. In hotels, man. I did. I did this in hotels too, and it was.
Yeah,
Uh,
and in in my city, the Williamsburg, I remember the cooking on the many person cooking in IHOP use of cooking. It's very common because you need. I have I, ha- I have so fear.
I'm
Just
so
look,
afraid.
I'm so afraid with cooking. I I I don't try because I I believe if I try, maybe I sadly, sadly, I like and I this,
I
this,
become addicted.
yeah, become like this. I believe this, and
Yes, totally, totally, man.
because I have many look,
There are
my
many.
friends, yeah, my friends not connect with cooking,
Yeah, but some
but
people connect.
he connected with weed,
Yeah,
and this different. I don't like my mind don't connect with it, but uh, I, 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 I believe my mind is so easy for connect with cocaine. You understand me?
yes, I understand. You understand. You know you have some characteristics, and these characteristics maybe are related to cocaine addiction. Maybe you can
Yeah, and
maybe you can go for it in a very radical way. Yeah.
you, for you it's so easy to stop the cocaine,
Yes. Yes, it is.
but maybe you have to not connect. Okay,
Yeah, man,
you
but
think
I've
about
done
this?
it. But I've done it for some time. Man. I believe I was connected with this for some time.
Sure, sure. Uh, Maybe like a spectrum, you know
Yeah.
the white and black. Maybe the spectrum, but for you it's so easy. I have a friend. Uh, he fight with cocaine many times. He go out the revolution and he 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 1 week, 1 week, only 1 week. He needs back revolution.
What
It's
a
so complicated.
week.
Week, okay,
Week.
one
So
week.
wow, man. 1 week.
Yeah, and uh, he he have a he start this fight maybe 6 years, and he go the revolution,
He goes to
go out,
rehab.
he goes he ahead, and he out and he back, he out, he back.
I have an uncle,
So,
man. I have an uncle. He has many problems with drugs. He goes to rehab often. And this uncle of mine, a person I love so much. I really love him because he's my uncle. He has ginger beard. Okay, that's one characteristic he has. His beard is ginger, is orange. Okay,
okay,
that's a characteristic he has, and I have this characteristic too. So I
oh
think,
nice.
if I have this characteristic, maybe I have other characteristics too. So it's good for me to pay attention, take care, and don't play with drugs. In general, I like drugs. I mean, I do some things. Maybe I have shrooms twice a year, I think. 3 times a year, something like this. I smoke weed every day, but that's it. That's it. My thing is with weed, relaxing, talking. Sometimes I have a break and I stay months without it, and that's not exactly a problem for me. But I totally understand cocaine and other things destroying people. But I am not saying uh, cannabis is not a drug. I'm not saying this. Cannabis is a
And
drug too.
mushroom too.
Yes.
And mushroom too.
Yes. But it's so funny. Mushroom strips.
Yeah.
But I can't do this often, understand? If I do it often, man, come on. I do it sometimes when I need to think, understand? And I have a very controlled quantity, and a specific amount, and I do not exaggerate. But that's it. Maybe I'm getting old to get so crazy like I did before. Understand? And that's good because I don't need it. Because paragliding is better than drugs. I mean, the emotion she gives me, it's amazing. And it's better than drugs. But I smoke to practice paragliding. I smoke before the trainings.
Do you know? I I say about you. Many times you have depression.
You said you have
And
many times depression?
uh, yeah,
Okay.
not now, but for many times you whoa, I'm a little bit sad. I eating chocolate and very
Yes. Totally. Totally.
you know.
Yes, I know. I know chocolate makes you feel happy instantly. Very fast. The substances there, they make you feel happy. Did you get fat?
Yeah.
Did you get fat because of this? Did you get fat? Very fat?
No. Uh,
The problem is not
with
the fat. The
my
problem is
medicine.
diabetes. That's the problem. No?
No. Yeah, yeah. But you know that my medicine, uh, I eat it only 4 o'clock, 6 o'clock. You
Okay.
know,
Yeah, you told me.
I don't feel hungry with my medicine,
Wow.
and they start with medicine. I I I'm not eating one like 2 days.
I don't understand this last part. Repeat, please.
They start the medicine, the 5 months.
When I started
I
with the
don't
medicine,
feel yeah, and I don't feeling hungry for 2 days.
I, I,
2 days.
I didn't feel hungry for 2 days.
Yeah,
I
I
didn't feel
didn't
hungry
feel hungry
for
for
two
3 days.
days. Perfect, perfect. Man, that's crazy. That's crazy. Because
Yeah,
maybe the sensation of satisfaction is in the medicine already.
yeah. This is better because for now I tried the other medicine and for balance the scale, you know.
Yes.
And now I I feel I feel hungry 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock, but many times uh, I I feeling the like the
Low blood
you
pressure.
know this No, I don't know. Yeah, maybe this, but
And
but
your hand starts shaking.
yeah,
Yeah, because you haven't eaten for hours. Maybe if you smoke weed, you can become hungry.
I believe this because I remember uh, I smoked man like a vacuum in my belly. You know?
Of course, I know.
Oh.
That's this in English. In English, they are the munchies.
Yeah, and I I speak about this many person. The weeds like a Viagra,
Yeah,
like a Viagra.
it depends on how much
So
you
nice.
smoke. If you smoke too much, you are going to sleep.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
The right quantity, I agree with you. The right quantity, but if it's too much, man, you are going to eat a lot, and then you are going to sleep. So
Yeah,
it's about
yeah, sure.
controlling yourself. It's about controlling yourself. For example, do not eat a lot, because if you eat a lot, you cannot do anything. You cannot study. You cannot teach. If I smoke weed and I eat a lot, I cannot teach.
Yeah,
Understand? It's going to be very uncomfy for me to have these conversations, but I want to sleep. No, that's not the same. But nice, man. Nice. Good to know your friend is okay in Canada. I'm
yeah. I
happy.
have many friends, but
Nice.
I have in Brazil too. But uh, uh, and this you know the round the you pass.
Oh, yes,
You know?
totally. Totally.
Yeah. Okay. You need block and you wait the base. I don't know the cigarette and the back you
Yes.
know this,
I've never
but
I've never played this game, but I know this game.
and now I participated this, but I get the cigarette and pass
Oh, okay.
because I
You
but
pass it
I
on.
like
You pass it on.
yeah,
Okay, totally.
but I like so much my friends. Look, you see this
I can't see.
this let me see.
Oh yeah, now I see
You
it.
see my yeah
Coordinates.
yeah this you put in coordinates have a big tree the the weak place the
Oh,
smoke
okay.
place. All my friends have a this tattoo
Nice,
too.
man. With this location.
Yeah,
Nice. Where is this tree? Rio de Janeiro?
yeah, Rio de Janeiro.
Nice, man. Nice. In Rio de Janeiro, everybody smokes weed,
Yeah,
man. I'm kidding. Not everybody, but many people. Many
but
people there.
the do you know the I live in Hawaii. I remember the landlord. So whoa, whoa. Oh, no smoke with paper. Put in the pipe.
Wow. Wow,
oh,
man.
oh.
That's crazy, man.
Put in the pipe. No paper because it's American people don't smoke with paper.
Yeah.
More pipe. You know
Yeah.
pipe.
Yes, totally. Of
I
course I
like
know.
I like more pipe.
I
But
like bongs.
yeah.
With ice on it. Understand?
oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Water.
Many times I put it.
Yeah, yeah,
Do you
please.
know nargile?
Yeah,
Do
I
you know
do.
nargile? And many times put it the house. You know,
Yes.
painting.
Yes.
Put it the inside and put it the hashish.
Yes. Yes. Rodolfo, see you later. This conversation is not good. Not good. Dangerous
Okay.
conversation. See you later, man. You have a beautiful day. See you next class, okay?
You too. Bye bye. Thank you.
Bye bye, man. Thanks.